All right, so I'm going to share a little something that I kind of got a chance to tell some of the youth kind of as a joke, and it's something that I've used before actually on friends and different girlfriends I've had that I've said when we when we go when we go swing dancing or something, and I look at them and I say this one thing, so I'm going to say it in a second. But we're going to start off with, it's just one simple verse today, but it's a good one. It's from Luke 4:7, and it says, "If you worship me, it will all be yours." So I know you're thinking, wow, you're just talking about your old girlfriends, and then you tell me this, and you're like, what the heck? And I'm like, that has nothing to do with it. But what I'm trying to say is when you go swing dancing, or there's worship happening, or there's something happening in your heart that you feel God's telling you to do, what I'm going to tell you right now is you're not the center of attention. You're not important enough where everyone's going to be sitting here staring at you. So if that's what's going to hold you back from getting what God has for you today or throughout the week, then you got to figure that out in your head, because I promise you, everyone is here for their own thing, with their own relationship for God, to go and outreach other people. So if you're standing over here, or you're standing in the front or the back or the sound booth or whatever, and you're sitting here and you feel like you want to worship because it's one of the only ways to give thanks to God and thank Him for everything He's done in your life and press in, but you're sitting here in the back of your head and you're like, oh no, everyone's going to look at me funny, or people are going to think I'm weird for putting my hands up or jumping up and down or screaming for joy or whatever, then you better talk to God about that. Don't let that be the reason why you're not going to get what God has for you today. Especially if there's an altar call or there's something, why would you not want more of God? And that verse is saying, if you worship God, it'll all be yours. So what are you believing for today? Are we believing for more people? Are we believing for breakthroughs in camp? That the bus will keep running and that, everything will go smoothly, today? So let's press into worship today. Let's press into what they have to say. And who cares what other people around you think? Because at the end of the day, we're the family of God. And we're just, if you decide to jump up and down, I'm going to jump up and down because you're jumping up and down. Who cares? Let's just have some fun with it, right? Who cares what people think? Let's just go worship God freely today.